Well, first of all, I want to commend Kim, Coach Rosemond. She does a great job with that group. We talked about toughness and how tough they were and how hard they would play and how hard they play together and for each other. And she's done an outstanding job with that program. And they're going to be a force to be reckoned with in the near future. They're very young. She's getting her players in there now, and you can definitely tell that her culture's taken over. So have ultimate respect for her. She's been outstanding to me since day one of getting this job. And it's bittersweet when you go up against a friend. We needed the victory tonight, and it's great that we got it. But as hard as her kids play and as much as at times they deserve to win the game, you know, you feel bad for them. But just really impressed with their basketball team. I was impressed with my team tonight. I thought there were plenty of opportunities for us to get down and us to go ahead and do some of the same things that we've done in the past and lose the game. But I felt like tonight, for the first time, as we collectively caught our breath and we executed and did the things that we had to do to win the basketball game. There were a couple of offensive possessions where we ran sets to perfection. And scored the basketball, and that just shows you all the time and effort that we've put into those sets, and they worked for us in those positions. We didn't rebound the basketball as well as I would like to us to, but we got the stops when we needed to. So just really proud of the effort, and it's always great to win.
Coming off of the rebounding aspect, you guys had held them to 4 offensive rebounds and 4 second chance points at the half, and they came out with 10 offensive rebounds and 12 points off of those rebounds. What changed in the second half from the rebounding end?
Well, one thing that changed was Coleman didn't play a whole lot in the first half. She didn't play as many minutes. So when you take 6'3" off the floor, sometimes that helps, especially when we don't have somebody that can match her. But I thought that again, rebounding is effort, and they wanted to win the basketball game, and they just went after the boards harder than we did. It wasn't necessarily positioning. We don't block out very well, that's for sure. But the bottom line is rebounding's about effort and heart, and you got to want the basketball. And I just felt like that they beat us to a lot of balls.
Was one of those offensive executions the 126 mark where Brianna Crane got an easy layup of Keshana James Bass in the corner?
It was. We were running one of our plays that we usually run it and isolate a side, but we noticed on the back side that flash was there. And so out of the timeout, we made that call. She flashed up there, got to perfection, was able to go in, drive in, right-handed layup, pretty much uncontested. It was just an outstanding play of patience. The kids let the play unfold, and then we did a good job of executing it, and Brianna did a good job of finishing.
I know that we haven't even talked about it yet, but your seniors, particularly Keshana, but all of them, really had a contribution tonight, 60 of 80 points. What was it like in your first year as head coach of this program to watch them take the floor for the last time?
Well, you know, it's tough. You know, we've only got to spend 1 year with them, but we love them. They mean a lot to us. They will always be our first team at Murray State, so they're always going to be special, and they have so many attributes in their own rights individually. You know, they're special players and people, and they have bought in to us, I believe. They have trusted the process at times, and I know that sometimes that's difficult when you have a new coach come in, and it's human nature to kind of not trust and kind of stand back. But I think the progression of this basketball team is obvious. There have been times when we've played really well together, and I thought tonight the seniors played really well together. And I was just proud of that. For it to be the last time that you put on the white Murray State uniform in front of the home crowd, I told them, I said, leave your last impression. This may be the last time these people in this gym ever see you play. And I thought that they all took that to heart and went out tonight and contributed in some way.
I guess maybe just even to dovetail a little bit on that, Mary Jones with a really big couple offensive rebounds. Jasmine Borders has decided to rebound at a ridiculous rate lately. Big double-double from Bria Bethea. And then what can you say about 37 points for Keshana's last performance in CFSB?
Well, I mean, she's just continued to do that. I mean, she's been doing it for a long time, and the fact that she did it tonight, I think, special that she has that to remember and that to take with her. But you know, I thought Bethea was a difference maker for us. She silently kind of got the 16 and the 10 rebounds, and I thought Mary set the tone by making the 3 at the start of the game. And Mary made a lot of hustle plays, and and did a lot of great things for us. And, you know, Jasmine might not have showed up in the stat sheet as much, but Jasmine had the assignment of Brock most of the night. You know, and she got loose sometimes it was in the zone and those type of things. But, you know, she's been willing all year to take on that defensive role, and that says a lot about her. You know, I think KJ is going to go down in the record books as being one of the best ever to play here. I mean, I think that's obvious. And she works hard. She never takes a play off. She works hard in practice, too. And she spends extra time in the gym trying to get better. And, you know, that's just the difference maker for players. You can come to college and you can be satisfied, or you can try to get better while you're here. And she's one of those kids, I think, that has progressively gotten better throughout her career.
Really, it meant a lot to me, and not just me, like our whole team. Like the seniors, we knew that this was our last time playing, and then also like our team, we knew that we had to win this game, and we have to win the next two as well. So like it meant a lot. Like we knew we had to win in order, you know, to get in a good position and maybe perhaps go to Evansville. So, and that's what we wanted to do tonight.
You had 2 rebounds on the night, but the 2 offensive rebounds you got early were some of the biggest rebounds of the game and contributed to 5 extra points in the game. What is the, I guess, the goal to go out and get those rebounds? What were you doing out there?
Hustle for me, like, you know, hustle for my teammates, you know, fight for my teammates every night, you know. I didn't know that. Every time, like, the ball shot, like, if I'm not getting back, I want to hit the boards hard. Like, I don't want to, you know, leave any other points off, you know, so.
Well, that's what I was going to say. I want to parlay off of that. Your first offensive rebound led to your own three-pointer to start the game, 3-0. You were able to come around on that, and then they passed it back to you, and you were able to finish off the 3. And then I believe your other offensive rebound came, I think, in the third quarter, right out of the gate, and they were able to feed you the basket, or feed somebody else the basket. So, how big was rebounding a factor tonight? Tech's a good rebounding team. They got back into this game because of the second chance points. But how much did you guys talk about it?
We talked about it a lot. We talked about it a lot in practice. You know, we talked about it a lot before the game. So when Coach was speaking with us, she said rebounding is going to be a huge, you know, factor of the game, you know. So she told us to, like, hit the boards hard, and also just having a toughness mentality of, you know, hustling and, you know, even though when things don't go your way, you know, still fight through. And, you know, I think we did that very well tonight.